Let's start with races. These bonuses mostly matter only in the early levels. Humans get 1 point in Strength, Dexterity, Magic and Cunning. Dwarves start with 1 point in Strength, 1 in Dexterity and 2 in Constitution. They also gain a 10% resistance to hostile magic. Elves begin with 2 points in Willpower and 2 points in Magic. And that covers the race bonuses. Now let's move on to the classes. Here the numbers actually change how you play. The warrior starts with 100 health and 100 stamina. Each level gives 6 health and 5 stamina. They gain a skill point every 3 levels, and their base attack is 60 and their base defense is 45. Warriors have strong starting stats and scale well for melee and frontline roles. The rogue starts with 90 health and 90 stamina. Each level gives 5 health and 4 stamina. They gain skill points faster than the other classes, 1 every 2 levels. Their base attack is 55 and their base defense is 50. Rogues rely on accuracy, defense and cunning based damage if you use the lethality talent. The mage begins with 85 health and 115 mana. Each level gives 4 health and 6 mana. They gain also, like warriors, a skill point every 3 levels. Their base attack is 50 and their base defense is 40. Mages scale mostly through magic and willpower, so their progression is very different from physical classes. Now let's go through the attributes and how each one affects your build. 1 point of strength gives around 0.6 to 0.7 melee damage depending on the weapon. It adds 1 point of attack with strength based weapons and about half a point of attack with bows. It also helps with resisting knockdowns and similar effects. Dexterity increases attack with melee weapons by half a point and the same with bows. It also adds 1 point of defense. For daggers, Dexterity gives about 0.35 damage for single daggers and around 0.3 on the main hand and 0.1 on the offhand when dual wielding. It also adds a small amount of physical resistance. 1 point of willpower gives 5 stamina for warriors and rogues or 5 mana for mages. It adds half a point of mental resistance and slightly improves stamina or mana regeneration during longer fights. 1 point of magic gives 1 spell power, which is roughly equal to 1% more spell damage. Magic adds half a point of mental resistance, increases spell penetration and boosts the effectiveness of potions, poultices and salves. 1 point of cunning improves all rogue utility skills by 1%. It gives 0.1 armor penetration and half a point of mental resistance. And with the lethality talent, Cunning becomes your main damage stat instead of strength. 1 point of constitution gives 5 health and half a point of physical resistance, making it more important for surviving burst damage. And that covers the race bonuses, the class bonuses and how each attribute works in Dragon Age Origins. If you have any questions, or want to see specific builds, feel free to leave a comment. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.